Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on the European countryside. Yeah guys, I know the schedule's a little bit out of whack. I'm currently trying to find a Greenland's map replacement. I've got it down to, well, I found one that I've done a little bit of work to. I really like the look of the map now that I've edited it a bit, things like that. And also what I'm thinking is we could be looking at, I'm thinking of maybe creating a small custom farm on the Carmsden map. I'm not 100% sure yet. I've kind of got a bit of work to do to that at some point today. So yeah, we're back on this for today. Attingham will be tomorrow. Like I say, Attingham's going to be Fridays and Saturdays. Hopefully, that's kind of where I'm going with it. But to carry on with where we were yesterday, guys, there's nothing in there we can do. I obviously made it February already. And now we need to look into, I know honey was meant to be sold this month. And I can just, 3360, I'm kind of just double checking at 3, yeah, it would have been better. So yeah, we would have got quite a little bit more for the honey if we'd have sold it today. But we wouldn't have bought everything we did yesterday. We are obviously going to have to look at a contract. I have also noticed that at the moment there's no freaking contracts coming up, and I don't really understand why. There's loads of contracts to be done, as in there's loads of fields need work, but there is just nothing to be done. Obviously we've got nothing to do to our new field. By the look of it, guys, we're going to have to, oh yeah, I'll tell you what there is, guys. There is a auction for field 24. Came up yesterday after I bought that field down there. Now I don't think I would have really bought field for 24, to be honest. It's a little bit far away from our farm, but I think we're gonna have to change the day, because by the look of it we've just got nothing to do at all. But I have decided that I'm going to have contract settings. Let's have a look. No, we don't want any discount on there. No. Yeah, I tell you what, even if it don't get harvested, we're just gonna leave it so it tries and hopefully gives us more jobs to do. Activate lazy farmers, yes. Hopefully that gives us some contracts, but I don't know. I think it might have bugged out a little bit. Oh, I can't get in bed because the bloody dog's in my house. There we go. Right, as I say, I'm gonna have to sleep because I've not really got an option. I've got no jobs to do in February. I don't like to skip the months, but there's not really much we can do about that. Right, let's see what we've got to do today. I'm hoping that field is only £11,000. We do have something to sell, strawberries. Yeah, we can do both of those. Oh, we can't. Really? This is not good if we're getting no contracts to do. This mod's meant to... Look, sowing. If active, NPC farmers... Yeah, it's activated, so they're not even meant to be doing the work. Right. Yeah, someone knocked at my door, so sorry for the jump cut there, guys. Yeah, it's no good if we're not getting contracts. We need the contract. We've had no issues with contracts this year. We've been here now for a year, and we've had no issues with contracts. And now all of a sudden... Ignore that noise, guys. One of my lights has just fallen down. Yeah, and now the only thing I've got to do right now... Yeah, look. Weeds are done. It's now got some... Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with this contract mod. There's one thing, it's not really working very well. Yeah, they've all been done. We've got nothing to do again in March other than sell some strawberries. So we will get that sold. It's a bit weird. 834, what's the best? So I don't really want to keep it for another year. That's the problem. I don't want to keep these for another year. I think it'll be a waste to keep for another year. I kind of want to sell things when they're ready, you see, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff, because it's kind of just keeping us ticking over. But yeah, without any contracts at the moment, we've got nothing really we can do other than skip time. But we'll go to the pizzeria, we'll deliver this. 2,500. It's a lot better having this larger larger pallet mod. It's so much nicer just being able to move these pallets less often. Yeah, field 24, that one down there, that's full of weeds. That's the one that's up for auction at the moment. I wouldn't mind buying it if we had the money for it, but it's a little bit far away from our little farm. I am trying to keep our farm kind of close together. Plus 11 grand for a field's really not bad. Right, I've got to remember, guys, this is a European map, not a British map. Pizzeria was in here, wasn't it? If I remember rightly. So we'll sell these down here. And we'll get paid for this. Yeah, we're going to have to be careful here, because if there's no contracts to do, I need to figure out what's... or why there's no contracts. It's meant to have lazy farmers. Farmers are not meant to do any work, and yeah, they're doing it quicker than ever before. Right, £4,429 in the bank. But yeah, if this ends up being a bit of a crappy episode, because we might have to fix, I don't know, we might have to fix some with the contracts, I'm not really sure. I've had this issue a few times on different maps now, and it's kind of frustrating when jobs just get taken away. Especially when you've got a mod that, in theory, lets you do more contracts. Like, field 48, what we've got in this, that looks a nice field. I thought it was grass to begin with. I thought it was grass. But we've got weeds here, we've got weeds there. Worst case, they're going to need cultivating. But no, this puts us back at the farm. Like I say, I'm not really sure what we're going to be able to do here in this episode. We've literally just got no contracts to do. It's been 3 months now since we've done a job. I get that it's been the winter months. I get that. April, no matter what, we've got field work to do. Our grass field would be maximum cut. I could cut it today if I really wanted to. We are going to need some grass at some point soon. Yeah, we're going to need... They're going to... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we might have to buy a grass bale. I suppose we've got a little bit of loose grass here around the farm. If we put the front mower on and then the baler on the back, 129 pieces. Yeah, we're really going to struggle if there's no contracts to earn any money. Worst case, we're going to have to start chopping some trees down. And I really don't want to chop any trees down. Wool, we've got half a pallet of wool. Now, I know it's not the best price, 3,339. Couple more months, so yeah, by the time that's a full pallet, but it's only going to be a full pallet if we can keep these fed. If we run out of feed, we're going to be screwed. But contract wise, all we've got is weeders. We don't have a weeder. I don't think there's a weeder old enough in the shop. We'll have a look, see if we can maybe buy it. I know I've just gone past it. Right, so that's a row crop. We just don't have a mod that lets us weed. The only way we could weed is if we bought something like this. And, you know, we kind of treat it like an old one, but That's more of a oldie looking one, you know. It's probably not, but yeah, weeding wise, that's why we bought the sprayer, you see, so that we can actually do some jobs. But yeah, look, there's nothing for me to do again. I might as well just change to April. I am getting a little bit annoyed that there's no contracts. If it happens again in the next month, I might have to look into why it's doing it. We are going to run out of hay though. We're definitely going to run out of hay. I'd like to say I don't like skipping the time. I'm going to have this episode where we've kind of just chatted and we've not really done much. Soya beans, sorghum. Can't do corn. We can't do corn. We can do that one. I'm taking as many of these jobs as I can while they're still here. Just in case they disappear again. Yeah, this is what we need. This is what we needed. We just need to have a quick look at our fields. Yeah. We're going to be out of feed now for the sheep. Yeah, they're completely out. How much is a bale of grass? Here we've got a hay. We've got a hay. Right, so we're gonna have to leave them. I want to do a job before it disappears. Before, you know, since we've done nothing today, I'm looking for the menu and I'm pressing the wrong one. Fertilizing. So let's have a look. Field 33 sorghum. Let's have a look. Where's 33? 33 is that. I remember doing that one first time. Right, let's move and go get our seeder. It won't take as long either with our new seeder. Yeah, I don't really know what was going on over the winter months. A little bit suspect over the winter months. What did I say we were doing? I know sorghum on it. Yeah. You'll have to forgive me, I proper got goldfish brain. Proper goldfish brain, just always forgetting everything. Right, there we go. Yeah, the maps that I'm looking for the Greenland replacement. Edge Farm. Are you for real? That's all there was in there. Edge Farm, or like I say, I could look at possibly creating a custom little farm on Carmston. You know, and using some of the smaller fields. No, it just about fits. I'll redo a gate at a later time. It's not the end of the world. I just want to get a contract done. I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. Yeah, it would have been nice to have made our grass on field 2 into some silage. Big chunk of money. But we're not really in a position to do that. I do think we should maybe do a hay contract, to be honest. If we do a hay contract, we can keep the excess hay that feeds. Then that way we can use ours to make silage, our grass for silage, and then obviously ours will make us more money. But yeah, I'm tempted to do that. This Ford just drives so nice. I love it in silver as well. Oh, that only just fits. That literally only just fits. I love it. There we go. Field 33 is just in front of us. very bumpy road is this. Yeah, we'll get it started. Hopefully we can fit through that gap. It was a bit of a tight squeeze. We don't even have to turn this on. All we have to do is lower it. I just want to get this edge bit done before I go into a bit of a time lapse. Just because, well, at the end of the day, it's a bit hard to see on the time lapses when you're stuck in a hedge. Yeah, this is definitely going to speed jobs. But like I said, I think this seeder's a little bit too new for the series we're trying to produce here. I wasn't really sure at the time when, you know, it came up in the store. Sometimes it's quite hard to find information, especially like, you know, when productions of years, things. Tractors isn't a problem. I've got a website that basically tells me like the year production of tractors, things like that. But implement wise, equipment wise, tool wise, it's a little bit like the bag grab. Now I do know, guys, a bag grab has come up on the mod hub. It's a lizard one, it's one that goes on the back, so I may look at swapping for that, just to keep it more in line with the series. I did say that we would do 80s, 90s, anything up to 2000 basically, on the condition that there was an implement we can use. Like, we could buy that really small weeder, because at the end of the day there isn't an old vintage weeder. Not that I've found. If anyone knows of like an old vintage weeder, seeders, thing, you know what I mean, let me know, because I'm more than happy to use them. If I haven't come across them, then obviously I can't use what I don't know exists, basically. This is definitely a pretty good job. Yeah, I think I'm trying to decide if we should just put the front mower attachment on and get one bale of grass, or if we should, yeah, I think we should do that. It'll take like 30 seconds afterwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into a time lapse. I'm going to get this back over to the farm, and like I said, I want to try and just get a bale. I know fine well that our baler's got like half a bale in it, so it won't take much to get us a bale. We can't be having the sheep starving. They're going to earn us a really big amount of money. And if you look at the time now, you know, we're actually losing wool, especially when you play on 6 times. We are losing wool, which basically means we're losing money. No wool, no money. So as I say, I'll get this into a time lapse. We'll get this one done, and then we'll get a grass bale, the sheep.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like you. Look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. To be yours.
we go. That contract is finished. Yeah, this seeder, if you notice, this seeder takes quite a while to lower. It did catch me out just a little bit. That's wrap it. That's wrap it. Oh, they're all silage bales. Wow. Field 9 is 6 grand. We're going to accept that as well. Ready? We're going to accept that. We're going to accept that. Like I say, we're going to take as many of these contracts as we can, because at the end of the day, we're going to do them. 22.47. That's all I've got left. I'm just going to see where they are. 47, 20. Right, so we can take this back over the bridge. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't sure if I could take these back over the bridge, or if I had a contract over on this side. Yeah, we're going to obviously go back to the farm. We're going to go and pick up the baler. We're going to pick up the front mower, and we're just gonna quickly get a bale. Like I said, we wasted a couple of hours in game time now, so we really do need to just get a little grass bale. So I'll meet you back over at the farm, guys. Right, here we go, back at the farm. Yeah, I left the seeder by field 22 because that's one of the 2 left to be seeded. Easiest thing in the world just to do that. I'm just trying to get a little bit more used to first person as well. You know, I'm thinking on the Edge farm, I'm thinking of trying to do a lot of it in like first person kind of thing. I did tell you this bale was nearly full. Like I said, I'm just gonna get a little bit of this grass here. I don't know if there's gonna be enough grass here. This is what we did like the other time. Do you remember the time when I needed just a grass bale and I was like, oh look, I took it from the edge. This is basically just what I did. I'll tell you what. Let's just do this a slightly different way. There we go. Let's just try and do it like this. Like I said, I'm not going to be cheating anything or out like that. It's just a genuine case of this grass is just as good to cut as any of the other. And we only need like 60% of a bale, and to be honest, 60% of a bale is not really a lot. And the downside is I can't really get up in that bit there. But yeah, we'll go this way. And then we'll do a U-turn and we'll come back down. But yeah, we just need enough of a bale just to feed these sheep for the end of this episode. I know it could be a bit of a longer episode. I do apologise if it is a bit of a longer episode. I've done so well lately trying to keep the times down. But this episode at the beginning was just so... we had nothing to do. And, you know, we had to give it time to... You know, just in case a job came up. Don't really like cutting this bit. This little bit up here is a little bit sketchy to cut. With it being right on the edge of there. Like I say, we have got some contracts to do. We've got some baling contracts to do. We've got plenty of work to do now. I think over in May we will have our fields to harvest as well. So that'll break up the contracts. But I'm not gonna... If a contract comes up and we want to do it, we're just going to accept it, and then we'll just do it as and when we've got time. I know it means we've got a lot of contracts ready to do, but we don't want to be without work. Without the contracts, we're not really going to earn much money. But I would like to bring in a little like wind generator. A little turbine. They're really useful. Bringing a little bit of income. It don't have to be loads, just a little bit of income. This is not making as much grass as it did last time. Why is that? Last time this made me loads of grass, absolutely loads. Can I get... That's not even my field. I shouldn't really be allowed to get that. I don't want to cut the field. That's the problem. Like I say, that'll turn to silage, but we need enough grass to be able to feed these sheep. Otherwise, they're going to die. I don't want to say they're going to die, but in real life they would die. Let's be honest. Right, I'm gonna have to just dip into my field ever so slightly to get a bale. Just need a couple more little bits. Like I said, I don't want to do loads and loads and loads. It is literally just a case of one bale. There we go. Just enough to get... No, it's on automatic draw. No! No! I can't believe that it was on automatic drop. I'm gonna say, do you wanna close? Anyway, look, that's the sheep done. I'm just gonna put that into the sheep area, get them refed. There we go. Plenty to do. Like I say, if it's a bit of a longer episode, I do apologise for it being a slightly longer episode. I didn't plan on messing around so much trying to find jobs to do, but we've got a few jobs to do now. That's the main thing. I just need to get this bale. I also need to know where my bale spikes are. Are they over in the is that over here? Nope. I've just driven past it. I've just seen it. I've just seen my bale spike right there. But like I say, we don't want to stop the wool production just yet. Like I say, I'm trying to play things a little bit more realistically. There are some instances like that. Like I say, I want to put the bale in for the end of the episode. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I don't want to be missing bits and people, oh yeah, but you didn't do this, you didn't do that, do you know what I mean? I won't mind, but now my steering wheel's gone off. Yeah, it's just unsprung itself as soon as I touched the front loader tool. Right, there we go. Lovely jubbly. We got a bale, like I say. We'll do the... we're going to have to do our field really quickly though. Wrong one. That's because the brakes weren't really working. There we go. One bale in, done, dusted. So £6,700 in the bank at the moment. That is, it's better than nothing, I suppose. I'm going to leave that bale spike on there because we've got some baling contracts coming up soon. So we might as well use the John Deere. Ford was so nice doing that job though. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Like I say, it's been a bit of a weird one, especially with us not really getting any contract jobs. But we've got plenty of contracts to do now in future. We've got loads of fertilising to do. We do need to look at getting a planter though. You know, we're missing out on income at the moment with the... we're not having a planter. Oh, that's nice. I won't mind, but that's for one of the... That's for the harvester that we're going to end... the forage harvester we're going to end up buying. Yeah, again, there's not really much here, so all we can do really is start looking at planters and hopefully be in a position. We can't get anything at 6 meters because it won't fit. So if we do planting work, we are going to be stuck with this teeny tiny one. That's going to be the only downside to a planter on this series. 6 meters will not go over that bridge. 9 meters, so it's bigger, and then these are too new for what we've got. So yeah, as I say, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Until the next one, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, smash the like button, and until next time, I'll see you all later on.